Sisters, stay tuned and watch the whole video because you will not believe what happens at the end. You will not believe what are in those caves.
Hey guys, it's Parmenia.
And Parker here.
And today we are going to be touring this huge plot.
Yes, this is a Portuguese rural hotel. So it's basically a super fancy hotel out in the countryside. As you can see, it is a name that I'm not sure I know how to say properly. But that you can read it on the sign, and over here you can see they also have their prices and their terms of service and all of that. So this is a very well thought out hotel. As you can see, there's other guests here as we speak. The builder is super talented. So his name is
nice,
Patangs.
actually, too.
We're gonna editor pop a little screen of his account on here. You guys should go follow him on Roblox. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the tour because there is a lot to digest.
Really quick, please leave a like as a prayer for my laptop, okay?
Yeah, leave a
we're
like.
We're gonna get through this, guys. I promise.
If any of our videos ever seem low quality, it's because Parmenia's laptop is trying not to blow up. So if you guys will just leave a like, that would help us maybe get some money so that she can afford a laptop with a band-aid or something. And as you can see already, the texturing of the land is extremely detailed. Like I can't even imagine like how much time that takes. But yeah, so Parmenia, if you just do a quick zoom out just so they can get kind of an idea of what we're looking at here. We're talking about like a huge plot. And so this is again like a rural hotel. So we'll be going through different areas. But first I want to take y'all to the upside before we go into the more expensive hotels. So the up ones, as you can see, super nice, but these are actually the cheaper rooms. But if you follow me in here, we can kind of look at them. So this is one of the cabins you can stay in. They're not massive in size, but they have kind of everything you would want and need. And then they also have a nice, this one has a nice, what do you call it, porch. So super cute, super nice, and extremely detailed. As you can see, you even got 2 fridges over here. They just need to be cleaned a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can follow me over here and we'll look at this one since this is also up here.
I love this one.
Yes, this one is super cute. This actually, I think this is actually the office right here. So
wow.
This, as you look on the walls, and it has all the custom layout of the entire land. So if you do get lost, which we probably will, you can come back and look at the map, I guess.
So amazing.
And then they just have this gift wrapper over there.
Yeah, why not?
So I think this is just kind of like the lobby. And then, yeah, yes, that's the lobby. And then if you follow me out here, this is where the rooms begin. So this is one of the rooms I can show you in briefly. So nice. Like, I can't even. And to stay here, it's like $1,700 a night. It's like, this is an expensive hotel. Bougie.
Though.
And then if you come out here, this is my favorite part. Do you see that view? Like a nice zoom in. Super naturey, and at night you can see the fireflies, and during the day you can see birds. So you really get the best of both times of day. Yeah, so that's just like what one of the rooms looks like. We can take a quick glance at the other ones as well. That one was one of the bigger ones, so definitely more expensive. This is more of a personal size, just a bathroom and a bedroom. It doesn't come with a review. This one is more like $1,200, I think, a night. And then if you follow me down here, this is the last room in this area, which is another one of the nicer ones. Bathroom and bedroom. Like, do you guys see how detailed this is? Like,
my mind is blown.
Like blown. And then out here, it's blur that out, editor. I'm not sure. We're not doing free advertising.
Yeah.
Currently, you got a nice view of a billboard, but typically that's not how it's supposed to be. We just have a little bit of a pesky neighbor over there. And then if you follow me up here, we have a tiny little pool. Maybe a jacuzzi probably would be a better word for it. It is warm, so if you want to get a nice hot tub, you can get that in here. So super cute addition. And then this is another plot, as you can tell. Before we go in, we'll take a quick glance on the outside. Just a little bit of gardening over here. This is where the water comes from for the entire plant, or a hotel, whatever you want to call it. And then back here is the murder shack. It is still like not quite spring, so the garden is not full planted, but this typically has lots of crops and vegetation in it, and they like fresh grow like tomatoes and wheat and stuff back here. So that's a really cool feature, but it's not really that season currently. So, but if you want to come in here, we can look inside. This is one of the actual, this is like a house. The other ones have been more like rooms. This is more like a cabin. So if you have a bigger family, you can stay here, or if you just want a bigger room. It's not quite as nice in terms of furniture, so you kind of sacrifice having a bigger space for like a wooden toilet and stuff. So, you know, you pick and choose and like your battles. Do you want
win
splinters?
Some, you lose some.
Yeah, and then you also do have to sleep on the ground, unfortunately. But again, you can't get everything in the world, so
yeah.
We can go look at some of the more expensive rooms, which are in the caves. Yeah, I said that, but in the caves.
Wow.
And we're doing this tour at night because honestly, guys, we don't even know if it's going to be night by the time we're done. So, but the owner has said that the grounds look really cool at night, and that is true because it is so naturey out here. And as you can see, if you zoom out, you see all that nature down there.
And you can even see the owner.
Yeah, he's over there just having a nice night. I've heard that he actually does watch the guests on cameras, but that might just be a rumor.
Yeah,
so
we might have to edit that out.
We'll find that out. Okay,
yeah.
So there's a lot to go through, so we'll go through here first. These are the rooms as well. These are going to be the cave rooms. Okay, these are not the expensive cave rooms. These are for the people who want to get the experience, but they can't afford the nice rooms. So these are like,
and that's relatable and understandable.
800 a night. Yeah, a lot of married couples will come here and they will share a bunk bed.
I feel like Gary and Gertrude have probably been here too.
They have, and if you haven't checked out our Gary and Gertrude series, make sure to check it out. We have a whole playlist with all of the episodes in it. So please go watch that. I promise they're funny. Okay, so yeah, that was that. These are the, I think these are the cheapest rooms. I know I keep saying that. Those are the cheapest rooms. I mean it. And then this whole place is solar powered, at least most of it. So just kind of thought I would let you guys know that. Because we did not go in this room earlier, but this is just the meat freezer. Which I'm not sure why this is here.
It might have something to do with the murder shed.
Yeah, so I don't think we're supposed to have access to this. Okay, so we paid for the VIP access, and so that's why we got to see that. I think that we might actually, I did have to sign a waiver, or not a waiver, what's it called? An NDA before doing this, so I don't know. Okay, anyways, follow me down here. We can just walk through the vegetation because it's so perfectly kept that our shoes will not even be able to stomp
this
the grass.
Is beautiful.
This right here is my aesthetic. Like, hey, we can come in here. And this is kind of a more general area. This is not a specific room because this right here is the sauna. So this is a multi-gender sauna. So you do have to, like, obviously have your swimsuit on. So,
yeah.
But super nice. Most places cannot afford to have one of these, but because of how expensive it is to stay here, they can afford to have not one but two saunas. Yes, I said two. Get it in your head. And then over here, if you really need to use the bathroom or if you want to change before you get into the sauna, this is the appropriate place to do that.
And you have enough toilet paper too. So.
Yes, and it has a shower. So it is a one-room thing. So you don't want to take forever in here because there's other guests, but that's that. And then if you do get lost, here's the layout once again. Okay, guys, if you come in here, this is the premium suite. This is one of the most expensive rooms in the hotel. At first glance, you're like, am I living inside of a rock? And honestly, I think you are. But what makes a suite so expensive, you might be wondering. Why don't you follow me over here, Parmenia? And look at the nice cave side view that you get. Do you see that? You're under the waterfall. You can actually see the owner out there.
Cool.
He's got sunglasses on, but it's nighttime. But I think he's a little bit of a shady man. So we just let him do his thing.
Yeah,
but as you can see, super cool. You're literally staying under a waterfall.
That's so
and then you have
awesome.
this massive kitchen as well. Lots of plants because plants are one of the most important parts of this hotel. And then, of course, you have a nice bathroom because what else would you have if it weren't for a bathroom? Okay, you can follow me out this way and we can go downstairs. We have some more suites, which if you come in here, you'll see all of these are the expensive suites because they have the cave. See, look, this one has a cave side view. You can see that there's crystals in there.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's.
Oh my gosh.
I will say, please, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe at this point because it costed me an arm and a leg and an eye and an ear and a tooth and a tongue and a toe to get in this tour. So I need to make that money back because.
Is that have something to do with the meat freezer?
I didn't ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Silence, peasant, I am speaking.
This is so cool. I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, yeah, because you probably can't afford to stay in this place. And then there's more bathroom over here. But what's so cool is just the cave side view.
Absolutely.
So cool. Okay, and then this is one of our last rooms, and it has another cave side view. You can see really from this angle how massive that cave is with all the crystals and everything.
So cool.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, I know that I'll never be able to afford to have this room after this tour, but if you got money, if you got cash money like that, you know, I don't mind sleeping on the ground. Just let me know. Let me know if you're staying here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we are going to now head back outside.
Ooh, the sunrise is so pretty.
If you follow me over this way, we can kind of now get a really good look at the garden just in time during the sunrise. The owner is of course still out here just chilling, doing his thing. But do you guys see this? I think this actually might be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in Bloxburg.
I just can't even believe it's in Bloxburg. Like, wow.
Like, this is beautiful.
I'm horrible at building. I suck.
This is trash. Throw this in the trash.
Same. I'm getting so like I'm literally taking a picture of this. This might be my new like laptop. Like
wow.
Like
that's
gorgeous.
Amazing.
But please take a dip in the pool in first person. Look at all the detail inside the pool. Or
wow.
not the pool, I'm sorry, the lake. Like I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm dumb. I don't know if I knew you could do that.
I don't think I did either. That's awesome.
And then you can see there's the waterfall here, and this is kind of like an area where you can go swim, and because it's very steamy and warm. So there's towels for the guests as well,
ooh.
and a nice fountain.
Oh my gosh, that's so aesthetic.
Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna show you something. The owner told me not to go in here. He told me that we didn't have access, but I want to show you guys anyways. I saw this gap over here, and so let's just take a look.
Wow, you're skinny enough. Oh.
Okay, I have my flashlight. Here we go. Okay, let's see what's down here.
What the fart?
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you see? There's a mouse hole even right there. Do you see that?
Wow.
Wait, why is there a toy? A rocking chair?
What is that? Ew.
Do you see those? Okay, wow. Okay, that's all that's in there. I'm terrified. Let's go back out here.
I don't know what that was, guys.
I don't either. That was terrifying. We're gonna move on and pretend like we didn't see that. But I am gonna keep my flashlight out for safekeeping. Yeah, this is the mountainside. And then if you come over here, this is another area I'm not supposed to show you.
Oh,
but
your flashlight needs to be turned on.
It is on.
Oh, it sucks.
Oh. Wow, how dare you? I've had this flashlight since I was 3.
Okay. Oh, now it's working better.
Yeah, so...
Wow!
This is supposed to resemble a cave with, like, the sunlight beaming down on it, like when you first come out of a cave.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this is... The owner doesn't want any of the guests to know about this because this is his, like, personal safe haven.
Don't say anything.
So,
okay?
You have to... Okay, this next room... But wait! Before you come in, you have to promise not to say anything, because if he finds out that I took you down here, both of us will end up in that meat fridge.
Okay.
Do you promise?
Yeah.
I said, do you promise?
Yes.
Okay, follow me. This is where he keeps watch of the guests.
Oh my gosh.
He has computers that are hooked to all the rooms. And he watches over the guests to make sure that they don't destroy any of the grounds and they don't ruin
I'm sorry,
work.
that's kind of iconic. That's kind of legendary to me.
And if you can take your own guess what is in these like these
I'm okay.
boxes.
I'm okay. Thank you.
And then this room here, no access. I don't have it.
What
You
is
see how they have
this?
to have a key card to get in?
What is that? Wait.
No. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
I rebuke
Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, guys, so we're going to be right back on our normal tour.
Yeah.
Just follow me this way. Okay, guys, so we decided to crop a little bit of that out because we did need to escape that. Somehow we reached a dead end, but we're back out now. Don't want to make this too creepy, but I did want to show you all the iconic rope climbing course.
Wow.
Because this is like one of the features. You see how you can actually climb it? Like,
wow, I didn't know you could do that.
so this is another feature. It was one of the ones that was saving you.
I can't really...
Well, typically you have to be in good shape to rock wall climb, so that probably explains it.
Oh. Guys.
Wow.
How did you do that? I'm like, hitting my head.
You suck.
Yes! In your
Okay.
face.
And if you follow me, I will show you to the end of our tour. Yeah, if we just want to stand over here. So,
This is cute.
I hope you guys had a great time. I know your legs are really tired, Parminia, so... But yeah, this is just a well, just a place to think about your thoughts. And, you know, sometimes jump in.
How dare you? Wait,
So,
where is this?
You're trapped down here now.
I can't see.
Oh my gosh, you're so big I can't even get through. And look, you can have access to the caves, and you can stalk this person if they don't shut their windows.
I feel like, what are those, like an axolotl in Minecraft? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it's so cramped down here. I wish I was the size of an axolotl.
Same, I would actually like love it. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this humongous grand tour, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you think we should tour next, or if you have a plot that you want us to tour. Thank you so much to P-Tangs for letting us tour this amazing hotel. It met and exceeded my expectations. This was so cool.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow him on Roblox. If you ever want to come stay here, you guys can join him in BLOXBURG, but just know that you are going to have to pay a high price because this place is very fancy and the bills do not pay themselves. But that's all we have for you guys today, and we will see you guys in the next tour or the next video. Bye.
Bye.